So Jackie Aina's Forever Mood brand in Sephora has launched 4 new fragrances. I was able to pick up one fragrance which I felt like, based on the notes, was going to be the most popular. That one's called I Am Mood. So let's talk about it. Hey Socialites, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm Ariell. I do mainly beauty content, fragrance, and lifestyle vlogs. So if those are the type of videos you enjoy, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and come join the family. So if you guys don't know the creator of this fragrance, I Am Her for Forever Mood, it is Jackie Aina, which is one of the first African-American beauty gurus here on YouTube. So before I was even on YouTube, I think I got on here maybe 2013 or 14, but before I got on here, she was already here and I loved her. I think everybody loved her. She just really showed us how to play with colors, you know, get the best out of your foundation, those sort of things. But since then, she's evolved, you guys, to candles, and now she has fragrances. Now, this fragrance line does have 4 different fragrances to choose from, which I'm thinking about picking up the Discovery set actually during the sale so I can sort of sample all of them. But based on the notes of this, I felt like this would be the most popular, you guys, and it's a really beautiful fragrance. So this fragrance, I Am Her, is categorized as a warm, spicy fragrance. It's supposed to be a sweet, warm, sort of spicy gourmand, and it's given that. So let me refresh myself on the opening. Oh, so the opening is bright and fruity. You get bright fruits, which is pear and raspberry. And after the bright fruitiness, it gets sugary sweet. I mean, as sugary sweet as Vanilla 28 from Kayali, if you've ever smelled that. That's one of the most brown, sugary sweet fragrances I've ever smelled. So that's the closest thing I could compare it to. Or if you've ever smelled La Belle from Jean Paul Gaultier, it's sort of like in that sugary sweet family, but more so Vanilla 28, which is even more sugary sweet. There's also notes in here of red velvet, you guys, like red velvet cake. And this is definitely giving that like a gourmand, like that red velvet cake, something edible. It's just that sweet and yummy. And then it's warm with a little bit of spice. Now the spice is more so like, I was thinking that there was maybe benzoin in here, because in the opening, well, as it dried down after about a couple minutes, I started to smell something that sort of resembled a little bit of cinnamon. Not quite cinnamon, but just, if they put not even a little tiny pinch in there. So I thought it may have been like benzoin, maybe amber or something in here, because you get sort of that cinnamony sweet, then cake-like, and then that bright fruity opening. Y'all, this is good. When you put it up to your nose, you get the pear and raspberry. So let's talk about the notes that's in here. There's red velvet, there's pear, there's oud, and there's raspberry in here. This is a really pretty fragrance, you guys. This is, I would say, more like that classy, sophisticated. This is actually the most sophisticated gourmand, like edible smelling fragrance that I've ever smelled. It gives just classy and chic. When you think about where to wear something like this to, it would be like a later lunch or a sexy dinner, or maybe like a weekend brunch or something a little bit more on the fancy side. Y'all, this is nice. If you like sugary sweet, this will probably be your jam. But if you don't like sugary sweet fragrances, this one may not be for you. Now, when you hear oud, because that's one of the things that caught me with before I bought it, and I saw oud and I'm like, you know, I hope it's not too strong, because I'm not a strong oud lover. But if you don't like oud, don't count it out, because it's a very soft oud that sort of grounds the fragrance and gives it a little moodiness. This is a moody one. That's why I said it's, you know, a dinner or a late lunch. It's sexy. It's sexy, and that oud is not overpowering. It's well blended within the fragrance. So don't let that oud note scare you away. It's bold. It has a presence. When I first sprayed it, it does give beast mode, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I sprayed one spray on my hand the first day that I wore it. This is the second day that I've been wearing it. And Mr. immediately was like, wait, did you go freshen up or something? And that's when I had gotten the mail. I was like, no, I sprayed this. And he was like, well, go spray some more on, because he liked it that much. It's sexy and it's really pretty. I think it's a feminine scent for the ladies, although, like I said, it's a little moodier. It has that oud in there that makes it just a little moodier, a little deep. So I could see the Metro guys wanting to wear this one as well. Now, as far as age range, you guys, this is giving sophisticated. It's classy, but it's sophisticated. So I don't see a 18, 20-year-old wearing this. I would say the ladies in their late 20s and up, all the way into your 60s, 70s, and 80s would probably really love this fragrance. I would also say that this is a year-round fragrance. Even though it's that sweet, cakey, sort of gourmand, it does have that bright, fruity opening with the pear and raspberry that makes it feel like something you wouldn't mind wearing to like a summer or spring dinner, or summer or spring, late lunch or something like that. So, and this would definitely work out in the, fall, winter months, because it does just give you that comforting, warm, inviting feel to it. So initially it does smell strong. After about 2 hours, it does start to sort of wear down a little bit and become about like a moderate or so projector. And about 4 to 5 hours for me, it sort of becomes somewhat of a skin scent. And I get about 6 to 8 hours overall with this fragrance before I need to touch up. I wouldn't say that it's non-offensive. It does have a presence to it. It's super sugary sweet, and it's sort of on that, stronger to moderate projection. So I'm not sure if this would be safe for like the office, or something like that. So just keep that in mind. As far as layering, you guys, you don't need to layer this with anything. If anything, I would say like the new Naturium body cream or Naturium body cream, because it's unscented, super creamy, and it will give this something to stick to. So in case you wanted to get more than that 6 hours. But as far as something to amp up one of the notes in here, you don't even need it, you guys. Every note you can definitely smell in here. It's giving beautiful. Everything is standing out. I can tell that somebody who's really into fragrances and a fragrance lover created this. So comment down below, let me know, were you guys able to pick up I Am Her, or were you able to pick up some of her other fragrances? What do you guys think about it? And if you haven't picked it up, are you interested in getting it? Now, as of right now, I do believe, and I could be wrong, but I think it's only available on Sephora's website. Like I said, I only tried I Am Her. I hadn't tried the other 3 yet. And currently, this one and the full size is already sold out. This 10 ml does retail for $28. And then the full size, which is, let's see what size. The full size is actually a 1.7 ounce. And that one retails for $79. So the price point isn't bad either. I think it's definitely worth a try. So I'll leave the information in the description box in case you guys are interested. I'll update my community tab when it comes back in stock. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and come join the family. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. Got to step to show me love.